All right. Good morning. Welcome into the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Brought to you by Kessler Prime and the Renaissance, KesslerPrime.com to make a reservation. We're streaming live on the Out of Bounds radio app. You know this is 105.9 The Zone, ESPN. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Festivus to all you crazy people, especially those of you that are collegiate in all caps. Holy Mary Olzap. What in the hell is going on? Show is brought to you by the amazing steaks and seafood. Don't forget, Elijah Craig Bourbon is the official bourbon of the Out of Bounds Show. Kessler Prime and the Renaissance, KesslerPrime.com to make a reservation. We have several people on here that are trying to win a Tito's Christmas swag bag because they're going all in. What we asked on the text line as part of the Out of Bounds roll call is you entering in to possibly win one of these super, super cool Tito's Christmas swag bags. We wanted to know if you're listening on 105.9 The Zone or streaming the show. Where are you listening from? And what's your favorite Christmas movie? Now we have people giving us multiple Christmas movies and their meal for Christmas, which is pretty awesome. Even going as far as dessert.
Nice. And
then this guy picks some of the games over the weekend. For example, unnamed texter here says movies, A Christmas Story, Elf, Trading Places, Die Hard. I love Die Hard. And Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown. Man, I hadn't watched that since the kids were little. It's been a minute. Let's see. Let me think how far back. At least 12, 13, 14 years. His meal is prime rib. Wow. Prime rib, asparagus, garlic, potatoes, au gratin, and mac and cheese. I like the way this guy rolls with double carbs.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got a double or triple carb. I'm okay with it, especially during the holidays or if you stay active. His dessert is rum cake. Not a big fan of rum. I mean, if it's really good and homemade with high-level ingredients, I could probably get into it a little bit. I'm more of a caramel cake, caramel pie, chocolate caramel cake, or chocolate cake and chocolate pie. Those mix.
Chocolatey.
Chocolate and caramel. Yeah. Throw in some ice cream.
Good combo.
Yeah. I'm good with some vanilla ice cream.
That's a trio.
Yeah. Let's see what we have here. Oh, wow. What is this? Real C. Collins. Bo, I'm listening on 105.9 The Zone. Favorite Christmas movie, anything with Sydney Sweeney in it. Who is that? Is she, she gorgeous?
You know she is.
Will you look her up so that I can see it on my computer too?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And hold on. I just totally screwed that up. Let's go back to Real C. All right. So he's listening on 105.9 The Zone. We love you. Thanks for listening to the show. Favorite Christmas movie is anything with Sydney Sweeney in it. All I want for Christmas is a Hail State baseball natty and a dose of reality for some other in-state fans. Oh, and Jackson Meadows metabolism.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. For our listeners, Jackson Meadows had 2 bowls of Oreo Puffs
at 1
a.m. this morning.
Crushed.
What did we decide? What are the doctors who specialize in diabetes? We said it like several months ago.
Oh, man.
It's some kind of pretty long word.
Diabetes.
Okay, there you go. Here we go. Brian from Madison. He's streaming on his phone. Brian, we love you for streaming.
Endocrinologist.
Endocrinologist.
Come on.
Okay.
We knew that.
By the end of the holidays, I want you to have been on AI so much that you're almost an endocrinologist.
I think I can get a certificate at least.
Right. I mean, at least get your first certificate.
Yeah.
Okay. Because Elon just told us that a med degree is going to be basically expired in 10 years. So, all right. let me get back to Brian from Madison. He's streaming on the phone. He's in the deer stand. That's awesome.
Well, yeah.
Brian, will you bring us some deer sausage or deer ground? I need deer ground meat.
Oh, yeah.
I know that's a high maintenance order.
It is.
I'll repay with like Tito swag and Elijah Craig swag and
you'll get
Volteo swag.
You'll be compensated.
You know what I need? I need a really cool, thin Budweiser hoodie.
Oh, yeah.
That's black with the Budweiser logo in red and white, just like right behind me. Strong. If you're watching on YouTube, search Out of Bounds Sports.
Yeah, but we got to find the Pirates hoodie.
His favorite movie's Home Alone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donald Trump's in it. Yeah, Trump has a cameo.
Trump's in the original one?
For
or
sure. Oh, yeah.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. If I'm wrong.
Oh, are they in New York and they run into him in his hotel or something?
Yeah, I actually think it is in the
hotel. Because I can't pull it. I've watched that movie.
I think it's in the hotel. There's a strong chance.
Are you just making this up?
No. And I want to
because you make stuff up all the time.
I do.
Okay.
And I convince myself of it. So maybe it's true.
Let's ask our listeners.
Donald's definitely in it.
Julie just confirmed, the endocrinologist. Did Donald Trump make a cameo appearance in Home Alone?
100%.
All right. Golden Moon Casino text line is 601-885-3776. Twitter X at Bo Bounds. We may go to follow us on X at Bo Bounds in 2026. There's a debate going on. We would love for you to vote on that too.
Yeah.
And then the Stella Artois caller line is 601-707-3750. Mike Detillier, WWL Radio TV New Orleans, will join us at 8:30. Ole Miss and Georgia Southern Miss plays in New Orleans today.
Yeah.
Man, there's just always stuff going on in New Orleans. I mean, they got the Saints games, the Pelicans games, then they have all these bowl games. And then, they host the Final Four every X amount of time, Super Bowl, whatever. The last Final Four I went to a few years ago was in New Orleans with Kansas and Nova and Duke and North Carolina. But where was I going with that? Good Lord, these people are coming in left and right. All right. Oh, the Donald Trump thing.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he was in it.
Did he? Have you confirmed this?
No, I know it.
Trump is in Home Alone 2.
Sorry.
Okay. No. You
Whatever.
Totally botched that.
No, it's the
because
same
Home
deal.
Alone. I mean,
I don't know.
I haven't watched Home Alone 2, or if I have, Home Alone. I mean, none of these. You can't carry these. They're not good, right?
Which ones? Home Alone?
What are we called? The sequels?
Oh yeah, the sequels. Yeah, I mean, that's actually a trilogy, I believe.
All right, they're saying Home Alone 2.
Yeah, Home Alone 2 is right.
Trump is in Home Alone 2.
It's at the Plaza Hotel, which he currently owned at the time.
Oh, people are also texting me on Romancing the Stone, the movie that I couldn't remember earlier with Michael Douglas. And did I have it right? Was it Kathleen? How did I pull Kathleen Turner's name at 7:05 in the morning?
Impressive.
Yeah, she was 1982 good looking. Does that make sense? All right, Twitter X at Bo Bounds, brought to you by Superior Foundation for all your foundation repairs. Driveways, French drains, superior.ms. All right.
Hot take.
Good morning. Welcome into the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Congratulations to Ole Miss. They won their first round game against Tulane, but they get to now it's a step up. Quarterfinals, Ole Miss, Georgia in New Orleans. Great venue, easy for Ole Miss fans to get to from here and other spots. Good food, crazy, crazy city. We were just there last weekend or the weekend before. Which weekend was I? Where was I? What's going on? Who's on first? 105.9 The Zone, ESPN. Yeah, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. It was great. We had unbelievable food. There's a million different places. Now, you can go to places that will kind of touristy that will suck you in, and they're really not that good. But I'll let you be able to navigate that. But there are wonderful places all around. And Ole Miss and Georgia fans are going to party New Year's, and then January 1 is their game at night. You're going to have to pace yourself on January 1 because you got a 7 o'clock kickoff. So, boom. 105.9 The Zone, ESPN. Can we drop that Kirby Smart audio again? All right.
Yeah, sure.
They asked Kirby Smart about Lane not being there, what it means for the offense and the play calling as Ole Miss and Georgia get ready to play in the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans on January 1. This is what Kirby Smart had to say.
Ask you about the offense for Ole Miss with Lane not there. What sort of changes did you see when you either watched the game on Saturday or studied their film?
I don't understand the question.
Ole Miss's offense without Lane Kiffin, what have you seen?
The offensive coordinator and the staff is still all there. So, I mean, they're not going to make overhaul or make large changes, right? They got something that really works well. They got a really high-powered, explosive, great wideouts, really good tight end, one of the best backs in the country, arguably the quarterback that may be playing the best in the country in terms of his ability to make throws in all areas. I mean, the guy's elite. He was elite last time we played him. He's just as elite or more elite now because he's gotten more experience and more confidence. So they're playing at a really high level offensively, and I mean, Lane has something to do with that because he helped build it and get them there. But Charlie's done a tremendous job calling the plays and doing those things.
Big time props from Kirby Smart on Trinidad Chambliss. And he said, hey, man, they're going to run the same offense, right? I mean, they're not going to redo anything.
No.
Why would you? Now, Georgia will be the best defense that they have played again. But I mean, they haven't played. Tulane didn't have a good defense. Mississippi State didn't have a good defense. You know, Arkansas, Kentucky, South Carolina, Florida. You know, those teams didn't have good defenses. Florida had players and at times played well, no question about it, and gave Ole Miss all they wanted in Oxford a month or so ago. But this will be a step up defensively. Georgia did not have the answers for the first 3 quarters that they played. And then I swear the end of the third quarter, as we all know, they take a 47-minute commercial break. And I do not know what happened because Ole Miss was a threat to pull away throughout the afternoon. And Georgia, I mean, 15 minutes on the clock, fourth quarter, curtains, imposed their will. Absolutely dominated, went on a 17-0 run. I don't know if that may be the only 17-0 run that Lane gave up, or a Lane team gave up in all of his tenure at Ole Miss. I don't know. I didn't look it up, but Georgia went on a 17-0 run to close out the game.
Casually.
They ran all over Ole Miss, and then they started really, really dominating the line of scrimmage. On the other side, on their defense did by stopping Ole Miss. And so, and I tell you what, man, maybe the most underrated and most talented unit in the state, or Ole Miss has all the most talented units right now, but I really think we've slept on their offensive line. Now, I know Trinidad has the ability, and Lacey, to mask some of their stuff, so they don't necessarily have to be perfect and great. But what offensive line is perfect and great, executing, or on every play, maybe a couple out of every 100 plays. But Trinidad's escapability and Lacey's, he's really got really good vision, especially for a college player. Kawan Lacey.
Man.
Number 5. What do you
Beast.
think?
Boss. Man, that purple and gold 5's gonna be
Oh
tough.
God, don't even go there. There's there's this big debate
It'll be tough.
on all the boards on where he's going to play next year, red and blue or purple and gold. When they run out of the tunnel September 19th, LSU at Ole Miss. When Lane runs out of the tunnel wearing purple or white pullover with purple or gold on it. And when Pete runs out of the tunnel with his powder blue, navy, or red or white pullover.
Right.
Who will be running behind? Where? All right, which coach will Kawan Lacey be running behind? How about that?
Knox.
What now?
He'll be with Knox.
You think he's going to be with Knox Kiffin?
Knox keeps commenting on all his
Knox made sure to let us know that he's going to University High School or something, I guess, yesterday. Somehow that ended up on my Twitter X algorithm.
Nice. I mean, rightfully so. Big recruit.
What?
He's a big recruit, isn't he?
Is he?
I mean, he took an official to LSU before his dad was the coach. I don't know if there was a little.
Not an official.
Oh, I thought it was an official.
Not in 10th grade.
No, yeah, he's way too young for that.
You're just throwing stuff out. You're just trying to throw as much stuff out. Are you? You're pulling a Stephen A. Smith. You're trying to throw as much stuff against the wall. I know you want his. I mean, we all want his salary.
Yeah, right.
$8 million a year, but you're trying to throw as much stuff at the wall to see if something sticks.
Yeah. No, he was on an official visit. What they claim.
I don't think you take official visits in 10th grade.
I missed that, but
Okay.
TigerDroppings.com said they were.
Okay. Well, whatever. So I learned something new today. Well, do I know who Sydney Sweeney is?
I think if you know.
She's a good-looking actress.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Very young, very talented.
All right, do we have a picture of her here?
I put it.
You just put it over here, but you didn't.
It
You didn't
give me
show a
picture.
pic.
Yeah, it didn't give me a picture. They, I mean, I don't think you would know who she is. I don't know what you would know her from.
Well, I just asked, since you couldn't do it, to give me a picture.
You ever seen
Okay,
her?
I see her now. Yes, I know who she is.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you know her from? Just the news?
I don't know exactly which show, or I can't ever remember the names of movies or shows. You know, Wendy tells me that she thinks I'll like this or this, and I go watch it, or I watch it with her.
Right.
But I don't.
I can't name one thing she's in. Oh, except for Euphoria, the TV show.
No,
You don't watch that.
There's
I know you don't watch
something. I've watched a movie or a show that she's been in, but I'll figure it out. And I also learned something else. Donald Trump was in Home Alone 2 with a cameo.
Oh, yeah, big time.
That was back when liberals liked him because he
Yeah.
held fundraisers for Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, among many others, over the a 40-year stretch. So I didn't know he was in Home Alone.
Well, he told them the only way that they had to pay a fee, and the only way that they could do it, plus paying the fee, is if he makes a cameo.
Really?
Love that.
In the Trump Hotel?
It's in the plaza, but yeah, he owned it.
Got it. All right.
If you're coming to my house, I'm in it.
Hey, Gumbo and Po' Boys at Martin's in Livingston for game day, and they've got Key City, Mi Vida, Bud Light, and Michelob Ultra on tap, which is awesome. Mike Detillier, WWL Radio, TV New Orleans next. All right, good morning. Welcome in to the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 1059 The Zone.
It ain't bragging if you can back it up.
Show is brought to you by Sound and Communications for your next video wall for your business, your conference center, your hotel lobby, your bar, your school, university. Powered by SoundComAV.com. Sound and Communications for your next video wall. SoundComAV.com. We're live in the Bank Plus studio. Mike Detillier, WWL Radio TV New Orleans, LSU Saints insider. He joins us on the Farm Bureau Insurance guest line. And Mike D is one of the people up here are talking about how these coaches, the Ole Miss LSU coaches, whatever you want to call them, are kind of going back and forth. And so they're coaching in the games, but then they're coming back down to Baton Rouge to work for a little while and going back to, well, I say they'll be playing in New Orleans, as you know. But is that a topic of conversation on your show, Mike D?
Not a lot. Not a lot of it. We've sort of been told that over the last couple of weeks, most of this has been with Kiffin and Glasscock, his basically general manager, just going through kind of how they're going to handle this in the portal period, because that's going to be a huge spot for them. It's something that Kiffin knows very well. He was involved with it early in the process of a transfer portal. And so we haven't heard a lot about anything to that extent, and really it hasn't been brought up that much during our talk shows at all.
Okay. I guess this is where we are this day and age, right? I mean,
it's the new world of college athletics. You can like it, dislike it. You better get used to it. It's not going to change.
No.
It's not going to change because you don't like it. Okay, it changed, and you have to kind of roll with the punches here. But again, we heard it so many times before. Oh, this is going to kill college athletics and everything else, and yet look, the ratings for all these games are just enormous. We had some of the highest ratings we ever had for LSU pregame and LSU's games on WWL, and look where they sitting at this stage, during the 2025 season. The interest in college athletics and college football in general is still tremendous. And it's more than ever, I can say, in doing talk show radio for the years I've done it, we have more calls now about college football than we've ever had.
Oh, no question. And now we've finally got, 8 Power 4 teams in the college football playoffs, so we're hoping for some good games. You've got one down there a week and a half, not this Thursday, but next Thursday in Ole Miss and Georgia, Mike D. They've already played once. It was one hell of a game. They got after it for 3 quarters. And then Georgia went on a 17-0 run in the fourth quarter to close it out and win by 8. Who do you like and why in the Ole Miss-Georgia matchup January 1 in your city?
Excuse me. I think this is going to be a similar game to the first one, where it's going to be a bit of a shootout. I don't see any of the defenses stopping the offenses of both Georgia and Ole Miss. I know last week in preparation for the Ole Miss game, we had on Coach Summerall, and he was like, man, it's a challenge because of the way Chambliss runs that offense, and he's so good at it, and he gives you so many options that he can do, as he's moving around. And Georgia's offense has sort of caught in fire lately, and their defense is always going to play really well. But, man, you're going up against an Ole Miss offense that is very, very good, and they can hit you a lot of different ways. And, again, it's going to be which one of the quarterbacks can play the best. And that's why I think Ole Miss has got a legitimate shot here I picked Georgia to win. But, Bo, I'm telling you, this is going to be a very similar game to the one we saw during the season. Ole Miss had a lot of trouble stopping Georgia. I mean, it was up and down the field. We doing LSU pregame, Herb Tyler and I, and we every time we'd look up at the TV screens where we would do it at Acme Oyster House, somebody was scoring a touchdown.
Yeah.
So I suspect that you will see a very similar type format for this game than it was during the regular season. It's going to be a shootout type of performance here. And when that happens, a lot of times, especially in the second season, you can see it that this is special teams is going to play a big part here. And that gives Ole Miss more than a fighting chance because their special teams is really, really good.
Mike Detillier on the Out of Bounds show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Mike's talking about a hell of a matchup between Trinidad Chambliss, quarterback for Ole Miss, and Gunnar Stockton, the quarterback for Georgia. Ole Miss coming off a win over Tulane, and now they will play Georgia in New Orleans in about 9 days. Mike D., what was the reaction? John Summerall is now gone to Florida. People loved him. You interviewed him every week. What was the reaction when Tulane named Will Hall the head coach for Tulane?
It was not applauded in most circles. Let's just put it that way. I think, most people felt they would go outside the family of Tulane to pick a head coach. And they had success with Willie Fritz, who's now at Houston, who we had on last night, and then Coach Summerall. And most people there sort of kick, hey, what the hell happened at Southern Miss? Why is Tulane hiring him? It has not been applauded much. I know on my show it hasn't. Most people have questioned that decision of David Harris, the athletic director. And I think because most people felt it would be Blake Baker, from LSU, the defensive coordinator. He's a former Tulane football player. He was looking to be a head coach. I think it got down to be a very close decision on his part. And at the end, I do think he took a look and saw that from an academic standpoint and how they were doing things in the transfer portal, it would be difficult. And he all of a sudden decided he was going to stay at LSU. I think for most people, he was their guy. I think Blake was the guy that they wanted. They felt he was ready to become a head coach, and he was sort of a Tulane legacy, being a former linebacker at Tulane. That's when I first started to know about Blake Baker. And Will Hall's, decision to hire Will Hall did not go overly excitable here in the city. Put it to you that way.
Mike Detillier talking ball with us on the Farm Bureau Insurance guest line. Who do you like to win it? I mean, we've got Ohio State still on the board. Indiana will now play Bama. You mentioned Georgia and Ole Miss. Who's the front runner for you in the college football?
For me, it's Ohio State.
Okay.
I mean, they are absolutely loaded. I think the loss to Indiana kind of woke them up a little bit. Just like last year, losing to Michigan in the final game of the year, it sort of woke them up. And I think Ohio State is the team to beat. They're the most talented team. When you look at it, they got more talent than anybody. It's amazing. How can you send 17 people to the National Football League and have this group right behind it? And also I give full credit. I think this is the best coach Ohio State's team I've seen under Ryan Day. They are really a well-coached football team. And I'll say this, don't be surprised Alabama beats Indiana.
Whoa.
This goes back a few years. LSU was playing Oklahoma for the national title. Nick Saban was still at LSU, so this is a few years back. Barry Switzer came over and did pregame with us for about 20 minutes on WWL, me and Buddy Diliberto, and he made a comment, and still I remember it, in the fact that the team you finish the year with, you never see them again. They either better or worse. And he talked about the distractions of the 2 weeks or the 3 weeks before a bowl game. Now, they didn't have transfer portal back then, didn't have some of the other distractions that is in place today. But he talked about, maybe coming out early for the NFL draft and, family time, all this other stuff. And he said there's major distractions. And he made a great point about that team that finishes the year. You never see them again. It's not the same team. That's why I think Alabama's got a shot here, a real shot here, up against Indiana. And I got a lot of respect for what Cignetti has done in Indiana. That has not been a hotbed for football in recent years by any stretch. And, man, he's been able to turn it around. And when you got a quarterback like Mendoza, he's gonna win you a lot of games. The other thing too is sort of the tour for the Heisman winners. Joe Burrow talked about it. You win the Heisman Trophy, and then you got to do this event and that event and this event and that event. A guy like Joe, that don't distract him, because he was always sort of super focused. But and I think Mendoza is a tremendous young man and really sharp, but it is distracting a bit. I wonder how Indiana's going to handle that. And Alabama winning in the fashion they did gives you the one thing in sports you really want: confidence, momentum. That lasts about as long enough for you to get hit in the mouth. Momentum's out the door, but confidence. Look what we did, and on their turf. They didn't do it in Tuscaloosa. We did it in Norman, Oklahoma. And man, talk about a home field advantage Oklahoma had that day. And you jump all over them, and you still fought back and won. That gives you a lot of confidence. I think Indiana's in for quite a battle when they play Alabama, but I think these games, it's just sort of like March Madness. Everybody, it's evenly matched. Hell no. You watch March Madness, they got blowouts in that too.
Sure.
You watch the College Baseball World Series. Okay, even, when it comes down to the final teams, they got blowout games there too. Everybody complains about how the system is, and they can tweak it and make it better. I get that. I would go to 16 right off the bat, because I do think it would solve a lot of the arguments. But you're going to have blowouts no matter what in any sport. If it's March Madness, if it's in the baseball series, in college baseball, and they'll have it in football. But now you got the teams that are going to kind of go head-to-head here. And I think the more physical teams win. And that's why, Alabama defensively, I think they can go up pretty strong up against Indiana. So don't be surprised if Alabama pulls the upset against the Hoosiers. And that's why I think Ole Miss has got more than a fighting chance against Georgia, too. In a high-scoring game like that, they can match point for point what Georgia does. But, man, Ohio State is loaded. Again, I can't recall in recent years a team that has lost that much to the National Football League. 13 draft choices, 4 undrafted free agents, and haul out a team like what they did this year. They are a juggernaut type of football team. And you're going to have a bad day. And offensively, it wasn't good against Indiana. They seem to be off track there. But I really believe Ohio State is going to win the national championship back-to-back years.
Mike D's got the Ohio State Buckeyes winning it all, and it would be back-to-back, as you just said. He joins us on the Out of Bounds show. He's brought to you by Sound and Communications. If you need a video wall for your business, soundcomav.com. Mike, let's go back to Lane Kiffin. LSU finished 13th in the recruiting rankings. Now, they did really well. They didn't get that many guys, but the guys they got were highly, highly rated. 247 Sports here, they got out of their 14 commits, 2 5-stars, 11 4-stars, and a 3-star. What was the reaction to what Lane was able to hold on to and add to as far as his recruiting class a couple of weeks ago, Mike?
Yeah, it was a little bit of a sweat out there because a couple guys, especially defensive line, and Richard Anderson from Edna Carr and Brown from Baton Rouge, sort of tapped the brakes late. And so a lot of people were sweating that one out. But where they hit big was along the defensive line and that wide receiver. And I still think that Kiffin will hit big in the transfer portal at wide receiver and bring in a couple of experienced guys. The surprise was really you got just 2 offensive linemen. I think most people thought they'd get a little bit more than the 2 offensive linemen. They lost a couple late, one to Ole Miss in particular that they felt they could sign, but everybody really liked the class, and especially in an area that had one time been a strength for LSU and hasn't really been lately, defensive line. That's where they hit big. Quarterback was the big concern because you didn't get any. So that's where I'm sure that if the NCAA rules that Chambliss has another year, which I'd be surprised if they ruled he didn't, I think he's going to be the target guy, along with Lacey and the field goal kicker for Ole Miss. I think those 3 guys are on top of the list for Lane Kiffin to target to bring with him to LSU.
Yeah, so Lane was able to get Kevin Smith to continue to coach with him. They've been together for a while. Florida Atlantic, Ole Miss, and now LSU. So you're hearing the same thing, Kawan Lacey. That'll be a battle between LSU and Ole Miss. And if Trinidad gets another year.
Yep, along with their field goal kicker. That's what we've been hearing. I do know Kevin Smith's first visit to an LSU player was Harlem Berry, the freshman running back at LSU. So, because you almost figured that would almost sort of be a trade, that Lacey would go to LSU and Berry would head to Ole Miss. It looks as though they're trying everything they can to keep Harlem Berry on that LSU team. Caden Durham would seem to be the odd man out if you can land Lacey. But, this is a football team that I think for most people, other than at quarterback, and if it's Lacey and probably a couple of veteran receivers, it's offensive line. That has to be rebuilt. Yeah. That was horrible for LSU the last 2 years. They're not a real physical unit. And yet, 2 years ago, 4 of their 5 starting offensive linemen are in the National Football League, and they couldn't run the ball with a lick at all. Nothing. I mean, so that still shocks me today that 2 years ago with Will Campbell and 3 other NFL offensive linemen, you couldn't run the ball.
Yeah.
You were getting stunned up front. So that tells me that's got a little bit to do with what they were trying to run offensively and what they were being taught offensive line-wise.
All right, let's wrap it up with this. The Saints play the Titans. They're on a 3-game winning streak. They're favored in this game. Titans aren't any good. So, look, these guys are going to compete, right? And there is no mailing it in for them. The Saints are going backwards in the NFL draft, but they're winning games. Is there a little bit more excitement down there over the Saints, Mike?
There's a lot more excitement because there was none. I mean, you were 1-8 at one point, and just hoping maybe something would change a little bit with Tyler Shuck, and then something changed a lot with him. He's your quarterback for the future. He's the guy. Now you got to put the other pieces of the puzzle around him, at running back, at wide receiver, at tight end. Go out in veteran free agency and get you 2 veteran offensive guards because their interior offensive line is not good. you got the two tackles for the future, and Taliesin Fuaga and Kelvin Banks Jr. And hopefully Eric McCoy can get back healthy at center because his back-to-back years he's missed a good chunks of 2 seasons. But, man, if you can fix your interior offensive line, run the football, that would really help out Chuck. And he's played so well. But I think hidden in all of this, and I'm a big believer in Chuck, is how well the defense has played. And Brandon Staley, he didn't take over a defense that, got all pros all over the field. He's been able to really piece it together with a very young secondary. They starting 2 rookies in Quincy Raleigh at cornerback, Jonas Sanker at safety. And, Kool-Aid's in his second year, Kool-Aid McKinstry, and they've been able to make it work. They're 9th now in total defense. Last year, they were 30th. And the hidden star here has been Brandon Staley and what he's been able to do with this defense. And Chase Young had a calf injury, and so he missed the first 6 games, quite a few games of the season. But in the last 10 games, he's got 7 sacks and 15 pressures. You're starting to see Chase Young kind of crank out of it too, and you're doing this with Cam Jordan and Demario Davis. Guys that we know are in the winter years of their NFL career. It's amazing. Staley's really been the unsung hero of this football team. Tyler Shuck's the star that has come along. Brandon Staley, defensive coordinator, has been the guy to make it work with a lot of moving parts on defense.
Well, so the Saints fans are getting there's some excitement there with the 3-game winning streak. And now they play the Titans, who, again, aren't good. So they could go to 4, and then they go to the Falcons to wrap up the year. Mike Detillier, WWL Radio TV New Orleans. Mike will be out. I think we'll be back next Wednesday. So I want to say Merry Christmas to you and your family. Look forward to doing this in 2026. You've been awesome for the show, and wish you all the best.
Thanks so much, Bo. Merry Christmas to everybody. I get a lot of feedback from the show, so that says a lot about you. So thank you so much, and Merry Christmas. Be safe during the holidays.
Mike D is the best, and thank you for saying that. Mike Detillier, WWL Radio TV New Orleans, right here on the Out of Bounds Show, brought to you by Mills Contracting in Gluckstadt. They have built community centers, assisted living facilities, renovated state parks around the state of Mississippi. Mills Contracting in Gluckstadt. If you've got a commercial project that needs to be powered by Mills Contracting with over 35 years experience in Gluckstadt, Mississippi, call Matt Mills today.
say, kids, what time is it?
It's 9 a.m. and this ain't okay show. It's the Out of Bounds Show with Bo Bounds.
On aboard!
As Mississippi's #1 morning show rolls on the Zone 105.9 and online at thezone1059.com.
Good morning. Welcome into the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone.
Big, tall drink of water, quarterback can really hum it downfield.
Yeah, I'm your host, Bo Bounds, Straight Funk with me. Good morning, good morning. Merry Christmas to you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for hanging out with us. And lunch today or dinner brought to you by Taste Italian Kitchen in the Renaissance. TasteItalianKitchen.com to make a reservation. We were there yesterday afternoon, and I had a Volteo, Reposado, old-fashioned, not sweet. Bartenders made it perfectly, and it was very festive there. Have you been there?
I haven't been there since the festiveness has been there, no.
They have all these candy canes and stuff hanging from the ceiling.
Makes sense. Cool.
And it's one of the most, if not the most decorated restaurant I've ever seen in my life. And it looks awesome.
Dang.
You need to check it out. It's really festive.
Well, I was looking at the menu yesterday, so lasagna may be in the near future.
Well, you can't go wrong.
It's heat.
And it's also a good bread or crouton dipper if you get your Caesar salad or just get some bread.
Wonderful
with
bread.
the lasagna.
Absolutely.
In that red sauce.
Yep.
We got a wood-fired pizza to go.
That's always a
Meat lovers or whatever they call it something, but I just said meat lovers, and she knew what I wanted. So, met a couple of friends up there, and it's very, very festive. They went all out there. It would work for you. Is it like, you know how you wear a bunch of loud
Are they on that level?
jackets?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, this is more polished.
Yeah, right.
But it looks great. It's candy canes and like balloons and all sorts of different things. It's really cool.
Should we have done that?
You can see it. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, next year we'll hang candy canes.
Do you know what we should do? For Mardi Gras,
Oh.
we should have a bunch of fun Mardi Gras themed like balloons and whatever else. Now, I don't know what will pop and won't pop, but I mean, they're not popping at Taste, so you can find something that can be in here. You know, last year, Jermaine Benoit, who's from South Louisiana, like Mike Detillier, and she's our official health coach,
right?
Nutritional coach. Although she would not be happy with your 2 bowls of cereal, Oreo Puffs at 1 a.m. in the morning.
You should be impressed.
Actually, let me text her and see if she'll come on the air, and hopefully she'll give you hell.
Well, I mean, it's at this point, I'm getting it all calloused.
Yeah,
I can take the beating.
Once she looks at the ingredients of Oreo Puffs, which you had 2 bowls at 1 a.m. in your mid-30s, which is mind-boggling to me. Yeah. I think that she would tell you that your diet is garbage.
I don't think she has to hear any of that to tell me that.
Okay.
That's an easy one.
Back to last year, remember she brought us the king cake?
Yeah. Oh,
she brought us a baby one in a regular size one or something.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And I sent you, so I ate a bite up here. It was delicious. And I ate a bite up here, and you
got drilled.
You took home all the king cake and hammered it. And you ate, I think you ate the baby.
No.
Or was it up here? I can't remember what happened with that. That's 200 shows ago, so I can't.
I feel like it was baby-less.
700 hours of sports talk radio. I don't know.
I have no idea. That's a tough pull.
Okay. I remember we talked about the baby.
Yes. Because you didn't,
Maybe we did find it. before you left with all the
It could have
king
been the
cake?
first, like maybe first or second slice.
Okay. Damn, it was good. I tell you what,
That
man,
was
you
really
get a
good.
good glass of red wine
Some
and
milk.
some king cake, or maybe like some coffee with Bailey's.
With some milk.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah,
Milk.
maybe a little maybe a little vanilla ice cream on the
There
side
you go.
with your king cake.
That would party.
Yeah, I thought. But anyway, she brought us. My point in all this, because she's from down there, she brought us a bunch of beads.
Yep.
And so we've got. I kept them back
yeah,
there.
they're back there.
We have Mardi Gras beads. We can decorate this place in a Mardi Gras thing. Would you do that?
Yeah,
I need you to channel your inner
interior design.
Elton John
Oh, I got that.
and David Bowie,
Yeah, it's done.
kind of like the jackets you wear,
Right.
and make that happen.
Easy peasy.
We need a female to help
Yeah, that'd
us
be a lot better.
because you're not
Nah.
real detail oriented.
No. Far from it.
I need to think about that. The Golden Moon Casino text line is 601-885-3776. Twitter X at Bo Bounds. We're debating dropping the Twitter and just saying follow us on X at Bo Bounds in 2026. Would like your feedback there. And the Stella Artois caller line is 601-707-3750. Okay. What is Robert must know you?
I don't know.
He goes Bailey's, LMAO. Jackson, pull up the old Greg videos and let's tell Bo about drinking out of a shoe.
Yeah, no, that's a those are staples.
What is that
That's from my it's one of the first YouTube videos that actually kind of went viral-ish.
with you?
Well, with my age, yeah.
Somebody drank out of a shoe?
Yeah,
You did?
It's an old. This guy, he's dressed up in this little thing, but there's a lot of quotable quotes in there
Yeah.
that a lot of people in my generation decided to carry on through,
Okay.
and so they'll drink. But yeah, he drinks Bailey's out of a shoe. So
Who does?
Old
This-
Greg.
this-
Yeah. Wait, I'll have to send you a picture of it
Okay.
of him.
All
Old
right.
Greg.
He drinks Bailey's out of a shoe.
Old Greg, man.
Why would you do that?
It's a
Is it like a tennis shoe?
parody.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
How long?
I mean, it was like one of the first videos that I can remember being on YouTube.
Like 2007?
7.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Unnamed texter, Bo, the Southern Mama pizza from Taste Italian Kitchen is top 3 pizza I've ever had. I'm in. Let's go. Brad asked, have y'all made OOB beads? That would be cool.
We do.
If we had out of bounds themed beads for Mardi Gras, but just for really, to me, you can break out beads whenever you want.
Heck yeah, you can.
I mean, you got Mardi Gras, you got parades, all kinds of fun things.
Beads are year round.
Yeah, you've got some behind you.
Always. Some lobster beads. I don't know. Jermaine gave them to us.
Oh, that's right. I remember that now.
It's a good bead.
All right, we may have to get her on the phone.
No, it says I caught crabs at Mardi Gras.
It says I caught crabs at Mardi Gras?
Yeah. They're crabs. Oh, I mean, why else would I have them over my shoulder?
That's awesome.
Somebody's got to catch crabs at Mardi Gras.
Yeah. I'd like to know if you know of another 34-year-old that eats 2 bowls of Oreo Puffs at 1 a.m. in the morning. We'd love to hear from you on the text line, 601-885-3776. Want to give a shout-out to Luke Abney and the Rogue Men's Store. They have all the Ole Miss gear and pullovers coming in for the college football playoff. Peter Millar powder blue college football logo items at the Rogue Men's Store, I-55 North Frontage Road in the iconic building. You know where it is. They've got polos, quarter zips, and hoodies. All right. Peter Millar and all kinds of good stuff going on at the Rogue Men's Store, getting ready for the college football playoff game in New Orleans, Ole Miss, Georgia. Oh, man. Woo! Good morning. Welcome into the Out of Bounds show. ESPN 105.9 The Zone, giving away 7 Tito's Christmas swag bags today. You can enter on the Golden Moon Casino text line as part of the Out of Bounds roll call, 601-885-3776. We'd like to know if you're listening on 105.9 The Zone or streaming the show. And where are you listening from? And what's your favorite Christmas movie? Some of you have decided to really get after it and make a run for this awesome Tito's Christmas swag bag. And you've added your menu over the holidays and some of your picks for the next couple of days in football.
Flair.
You know, we have NFL on 2 games on Netflix and 1 on Amazon Prime on Christmas Day. Dan Mullen and the UNLV Running Rebels are playing Ohio today.
Okay.
Over in the Dallas metro area in Frisco.
Oh, no.
Southern Miss plays in New Orleans today. They have named their coach. We've talked about it, Blake Anderson. They promoted from within. He was their offensive coordinator this past year. Charles Huff went to Memphis. Huff is trying to make one more jump before what he wants to do. And this is great. Nothing wrong with it at all, obviously, but he's trying to get to a Power 4 job. So will he be there 1 year? Or, will it take him a minute? What will open? We just filled so many jobs.
So many.
So you think about just in the SEC, not that he's just SEC. He would go to the Big 12 or ACC in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Maybe not any job, but, we just filled
saw
LSU, Florida, Ole Miss, Arkansas, Kentucky, and Auburn. Did I miss one? I don't think I did.
That's 5, 6, right?
Okay.
That's right.
So that was 6.
6, that's right.
Yeah. LSU, Florida, Ole Miss, Auburn, Kentucky, and Arkansas.
That's it.
All right.
For now.
For now.
For now.
Best hire was Kiffin. Best on the board.
Oh, yeah.
Second, Summerall. Yeah. And then it's, we'll just see. We'll see with Pete Golding, Alex Golish, Ryan Silverfield at Arkansas for our listeners, Alex Golish at Auburn.
All in the same.
Will Stein at Kentucky.
That's all the same people. I mean, who's the most successful out of those 3 or 4?
Well, so you've got Alex Golish, Pete Golding, Ryan Silverfield, and Will Stein.
None of them have easy roads ahead.
No.
I mean, at all.
No.
And tough roads. Figured
I guess
schedule was terrible.
I guess on paper,
Is it?
Silverfield maybe has the best overall head coaching record.
Yeah.
But
technically.
And I'm just going by, shooting from the hip here. I mean, Will Stein was a 4-year offensive coordinator, had really good numbers. Golish has been solid at best at South Florida.
I mean, South Florida.
Pete Golding has now 1 game under his belt against Tulane.
That's a college football playoff coach.
You're damn right it is. And, of course, Summerall's.
Oh, wait, Summerall is too?
No. I'm not counting
no.
Lane and Summerall in this debate because they're much better, what they have on
the bottoms,
their resume and on paper. Yeah.
With the latter tier.
ESPN 105.9 The Zone, the Stella Artois caller line, 601-707-3750. It's really been a trash Lane Kiffin fest.
Oh, man. Holiday
Isn't
season.
that crazy? Beloved beyond beloved. And then, man, it can change
so fast.
As fans, as we are fans and fandom and fanaticism. Man, we can change on a dime, can't we? I had a texter ask me, what does Levy have to do in 2026 to continue on as the head football coach at Mississippi State?
7-5.
What'd you say?
7-5.
So that would be 7-5 with a 9-game conference schedule.
It's a tough one.
And the non-con is against a team that, while not good, they're not bad in Minnesota. And you have to go there.
Okay, so
You have to go to Minneapolis. Not that I haven't been. I'm sure there's some people listening that have been to the University of Minnesota. I'm pretty sure that most of you haven't watched more than 20 minutes of Minnesota football your whole
Gophers?
life. Yeah.
Come on.
Now, PJ Fleck is the coach there. He was hot as a firecracker about
so hot.
How many years ago it was?
8 or 9.
Was it that long ago?
Yeah. Definitely was 7.
Okay. He's got an attractive wife.
Does he?
They're just kind of a 7-5 Big Ten team.
Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Probably a hard place to win. Not a lot of prospects near you. If you can win 6 or 7 games a year, you're probably doing you are doing a damn good job.
Yeah.
They don't.
Dude, what are they doing?
They're a Vikings town. They're a Twins town.
Yeah.
Gophers like Timberwolves, I guess, but
yes.
Vikings first. Twins, of course, winning it with Kirby Puckett, who was one of my favorite players growing up, and I had 1,000,000 of his baseball cards. What's his record? Did you pull it up?
Fleck. Oh, you're talking about Fleck, right?
Yeah. PJ Fleck is the head football coach for the Minnesota Golden Gophers. I can't remember if they dropped Golden or not. We've done a lot of dropping and and that the last, I guess, 7 to 10 years, maybe, give or take.
Golden, thankfully. Don't drop the Golden. Just to let you know, he did win the Duke's Mayo Bowl last year.
Hell yeah. So he got mayonnaise on him?
He got mayonnaise.
So he shaves his head bald.
Yeah.
And he likes to run out of the tunnel really fast.
Yes, he does.
And he's in good shape. So he works out.
Was he rowed the boat? Wasn't he the row the boat guy?
He may have been the row the boat guy.
Yeah, it was him.
Okay. I can't name one Minnesota football player. I can't. I'm confident that somebody will tell me one and I'll go, oh, I didn't know that he played at Minnesota. But I can't think of, like, my favorite Vikings player was Ahmad Rashad when I was a kid. Fran Tarkenton was tied to the SEC because he played at Georgia. I think they were the Purple People Eaters under Bud Grant. They went to 4 Super Bowls and lost all of them, kind of like Marv Levy. And so they're not recognized at the level that they should be. And other than that, the Twins with Kirby Puckett in that group. I'm sorry, what you got?
This intrigues me, and I remember this because this was Drew Moak's favorite coach at the time.
Oh, Drew Moak.
Good
dude.
He loved rowing
Huge
the boat.
Ole Miss fan.
Big Ole Miss guy.
He was one of our producers.
Great guy.
Yeah.
He was a big row the boat fan.
Okay, he was?
Oh, yeah. He liked to row the boat.
Is PJ Fleck the guy that rowed the boat?
He's the rowed the boat guy. So him and Brian Harlan, his agent, obviously, they trademarked that at Western Michigan. Through Western Michigan.
No kidding.
So it's Western Michigan's.
Okay.
They, in Western Michigan, allowed them to transfer the rights and the ownership to Minnesota and PJ Fleck and them so they can still row the boat.
No kidding.
That was nice of them. In return, Fleck gave Western Michigan at least $50,000 through 5 payments of 10 each
Good.
for a scholarship for each football player, for a football player.
That's great.
That's awesome. Yeah. Don't be
I'm surprised. Do you have his record up yet?
65 and 44.
Okay, at Minnesota, that's pretty damn incredible.
Yeah, he's 95, 66.
I'm surprised he hasn't been able to win his way out of there with all the openings.
That means multiple. He's got an 11-win season, multiple 9-win seasons.
Damn. Yeah. You do that at Minnesota where they don't care? Okay. All right, we are the Out of Bounds Show, and we're powered by Superior Foundation for all your foundation repairs. ready? Good morning. Welcome into the Out of Bounds Show. You're going to want to watch this absolute train wreck. Go to YouTube, search Out of Bounds Sports. YouTube, search Out of Bounds Sports. I decided to do a White Russian to wrap up the show. Don't you think that's a good idea, Jay Meadows?
It's holiday season.
Holiday season. I can't find my bar mat, which is amazing because it's like really big.
It's a big bar mat.
Oh, there it is. I was like, that is so funny. I couldn't.
Yeah, you may need it.
I couldn't find it. All right.
I mean, I trust your skills and all, but there may be a little spillage.
You trust my skills.
There could be spillage.
Hey, I got some milk downstairs from Sally, who owns Beagle Bagel.
Milk does party.
She's awesome. And Bailey's down there.
You talking about the drink or the girl?
Their daughter.
Oh.
But I mean, I do like Bailey's. There's so much random stuff on this bar.
What is that?
We've got all these gift bags and so on. But I mean, are you kind of in the festive mood
I'm
for me
always
to
in the
wrap
festive
up
mood.
the show?
I mean, it's
making
dude,
White Russians.
This is this is our we're signing off pretty much for the year, right? Well, not the year, no. But for Christmas, we're wishing everyone a Merry
We'll
Christmas.
do another show next week.
Right.
Yeah, but not many more.
Nah, so might as well let the people give them what they want.
Give the people what they want.
What we're here for.
Dang, I love it. Give the people what they want. All right. I may even do a little fake egg. No, a twist on some eggnog.
Okay, don't fake it.
No, it's not going to be fake. This is the real deal. All right, so if you want to watch, I've got the Mad Men. I call them the martini glasses, but
Yeah, I like that.
you can do whatever with, right? I mean, Wendy approved them.
Yeah.
She loves them. These are the glasses I was They're a little bit different, the ones that I have at the house, because they have a little gold ring here at the top. But I love them because they remind me of the Mad Men era.
I like that.
The show.
Yeah.
With
John Hale.
thank you. He's in the Billy Bob thing
He
too.
is. It's
Yeah.
one of my favorite names. Hale.
Landman. So if you want to watch the show, this is totally off the cuff, and I got ready in 1 minute to make a Tito's White Russian for you. Actually, let me think about this. I may have. I could be on a heater.
No.
Do I have some cinnamon in here?
Look out.
I think I
Is that
do.
matter razzle dazzle cinnamon?
I don't have any cinnamon.
Come
I
on.
thought I had cinnamon.
That's a tease.
Well, if I do, I can't find it. I do have agave.
There's a shot. It's over there, though.
All right. What?
I said there's definitely a shot.
Oh, there's a shot. It's in here, but I just don't know where it is. So if you want to go to YouTube, search Out of Bounds Sports and watch the next couple of minutes, because this could be a fiasco. Thank you to Mark and Sally for letting us borrow some milk,
Yes.
and I'm ready.
Gotta be that full.
Do you think I'm ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got on my Whiskey 61 pullover. Notice that on tap we have Key City Mi Vida, which is awesome. And let's make a White Russian.
Right.
I got bitters. I could do an old fashioned too, but let's start with one. Bo the bartender, right?
Yeah, we're looking for that White Russian.
Where am I going here? I need an ice cup. Go to YouTube, search Out of Bounds Sports. This is the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 1059 The Zone. Merry Christmas. And we wish you and your family a wonderful holiday season. What you got?
Festivus.
Festivus. Where's my shot glass? There it is. All right. So, Tito's. I'm making you one too. I know you don't drink, but you will drink a White Russian.
I do. I don't. I will.
Cool.
Yeah.
One.
Selective.
You know,
It's the only thing I'm selective about, but
your bartending skills never leave you.
it's like riding a bike.
It really is. And
I was a heck of a bike rider.
I got to make sure that I get this Kahlua milk ratio right.
That's big. Yeah, that's
You know?
imperative.
It really is. And I feel like I'm going to get it done.
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. Milk's always
Ooh, I think I may have done a little too much.
Heavy-handed.
Let's do a little bit more.
I see the swirl.
For Santa. There. Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Out of Bounds Sports is our channel on YouTube.
Correct.
Hold on.
Nice. Game time.
You feel like I'm locked in?
Oh. Yeah, we got some. Okay.
All right.
Bo is out. They say you're out of practice.
What now?
They say you're out of practice.
They do?
Well, they claim we got some, some people on the YouTubes. Yeah, they like the Whiskey 61.
Do they?
That's what they say.
Ooh. Whiskey61.com, baby.
That's it.
I'll deliver your gift today. Well, in the metro area. I'm
Right,
not delivering
right,
it to
right.
Nashville. We did ship something to Nashville, which was cool.
Good
Okay.
shakes.
What do you think?
Solid
I think
shakes.
I'm ready.
Solid form.
Go to YouTube, search Out of Bounds Sports, Bo the Bartender, brought to you by Christmas and Tito's. Here we go. Oh,
How you feel about
I
the
think I
color?
crushed it.
Probably so. I hadn't seen it yet. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the camera. Ah, that's nifty. That's a good look from here.
that is a really good look.
I mean, yeah, no doubt.
I had a
It's just a
little-
great sound. Yep, that's what they just said. Yeah.
You know, I gave you those sugar sprinkles that Nick Fulton left up here.
Yeah.
And that's okay, though. Oh, look at this. Nah, that's not going to work. All right, I'm going to try it.
They do want you to do your version of the old fashioned because that is going to be their go-to this holiday season.
Oh, really?
They say.
Oh, my God.
That one, it looks
I
really.
crushed
Yeah,
that.
I mean, it looks really good.
Dang.
It looks kind of
Well,
frothy-ish.
Look, this martini glass,
Can make anything look good.
well, or drink glass, whatever, it's kind of perfect and festive for the holiday season. But when you're at home, you may not want just a huge drink. This is what I make the Tito's espresso martinis with, which, by the way, I could do one of those.
Yeah.
I just realized I've got some cold brew
That's
from
a great look. That's
Key
all you
City.
need, right? Yeah.
All right. So I did that. So they want me to do an old fashioned?
That's what they say. I want you to do your version of the old fashioned,
Okay.
the old bow.
All right,
That's what
let me
they
do
call
that.
it.
Hang on. Well, let me make sure that I poured all this out.
What would you add to it as a garnish?
To the White
Is
Russian?
a question.
I
yes.
didn't.
If
I
you
didn't
were.
have anything.
Okay, I mean, but if you did have something, what would be an
I would
ideal
just
garnish?
sprinkle
Sprinkles.
a cup, just like a little cinnamon
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
on top. You know, you can do, but a lot of times if you're at the house, you can do a little caramel swirl
Caramel.
or a little chocolate swirl.
Love that.
On top.
Yeah, never had a caramel.
You remember Nick Fulton did the
Sprinkles.
Tito's martinis around the holidays, and he
Did he ever?
he covered the rim with
What was it?
what am I talking?
Was that
Sprinkles.
sugar? Well, it was sprinkles, but where
Yeah, I
did
sent them home with you, I think, unless
Yeah.
they're in that drawer, which they may be. All right, go to YouTube, search Out of Bounds Sports. We're doing Christmas cocktails on the Out of Bounds show, totally unplanned,
Christmas cocktails.
and
Like that.
I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas and all that. That is good looking. If you want to get that on cam, I got the
Okay.
chair in the way.
She's on camera.
Okay.
I'm
Boom.
just glad it looks that good.
Out of Bounds, ESPN 1059 The Zone. Now, what do they want me to do? An old fashioned?
Yeah.
Let's do it. I got this. Should I do it straight up?
I mean,
You can.
it's the only way to.
Why not? I bet if you go to the Sazerac bar, if Ole Miss fans or Georgia fans or whoever, or Southern Miss fans,
Yeah.
because they play in New Orleans today
That's correct.
against Western Kentucky. But if you go to the Sazerac bar this afternoon in the Roosevelt Hotel in the Warehouse District,
Yep.
you can get an old fashioned straight up, no doubt about it. It'll look great. You agree with that?
I mean, and it's
Cool.
classy.
Classy. This
I'm
is
not
classy.
big on that, but it's tight.
Whiskey 61 decanter.
That is classy.
It's beautiful. Hold on. Let me put the top on first. Whiskey 61 decanter. Whiskey61.com. All right. Here we go. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
1 and 2.
All right, this needs to be just
Elijah
good.
Craig.
Don't let us down.
Wow. That smells good. I can't remember if that's the toasted barrel or the small batch. I should have marked that.
Probably.
Here we go. Where? Old-fashioned syrup. Bam. Do you want a little bitters in it?
I don't even know what that. I still don't know what that word is.
Okay. All right. I'll do both, okay?
I don't know if it's spelled with a B or a V, so I don't really trust it.
Okay. Let's do this. I don't want it. Okay. I will say this. Taste Italian Kitchen made an old-fashioned for us yesterday. And again, I said not sweet, and it was fabulous. I'm going to do a little bitters.
All right.
Not much, though, okay? You ready?
I am.
Is this one of the best segments I've ever done?
That's not a bad one. I mean, but best.
Out of Bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Bo the Bartender.
Just done so many
Go to
years.
YouTube, search Out of Bounds Sports.
It's a lot of heater segments over the years.
It's all about the dip at the end.
Well,
Now, Brian Eisenhood at the Briar Patch is funny when he's doing
the
it
shaker.
but he'll be like,
Hey,
and people will start, cheering.
the shaker's where it's at.
But he's funny. He's like, some bartenders take it overboard.
Oh, yeah.
So he's kind of playing off that.
No doubt. It's one of the best sound effects we have.
That is one of the best
I love
sound
it.
effects. Bo Bound Straight Funk, Jackson Meadows with you. Bo the Bartender. This is, oh no, I don't like that.
Ain't as good as it was.
Well, it's not as bad as I thought, actually.
No, it looks good from here.
We'll see. May not have put enough bourbon in it. Whew. All right, here we go. An Elijah Craig Old Fashioned Straight Up. That's delicious.
Is it?
Yeah,
All right.
I did a good job.
I had faith.
I'm really impressed with my bartending skills.
Yeah.
Que Sera, Nick's, Shapley's.
Yeah, who do you credit? Like, who put you on?
Well, I was self-taught.
Well, okay.
Because
Yeah,
I
that's
lied
right. Yeah,
about
that's right.
having experience. And
Is there a lesson in that?
yeah, it's okay to do that.
Yeah.
It absolutely is.
Yeah. Just get the job done.
Anybody
Get
who
the job
claims
done.
they've got it figured out or know anything walking out of college or
Right.
really, I don't know. Do we know anything?
I have no idea.
Oh man, that was fun. I got to do that more.
Well, they want to know what is the verdict? Is it the bitters or is the color a little light? What's the verdict? How do you feel?
It's not really that light.
I don't think so either. Let's see if I can zoom in.
You could argue that I should have put a little more whiskey in it. Well, let's do this. We've got a little more Elijah Craig.
So a little splash.
Well, let's see how it goes.
Splash down.
God, it's a good-looking decanter.
It is.
Out of Bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. We're on YouTube. Search Out of Bounds Sports. Bo the Bartender. Look at this. Stir.
Stir.
Okay. Thank you for going to YouTube, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
We would love for you to subscribe.
Man, look at that wrist. That's wonderful.
Jackson Meadows has put our YouTube channel on fire.
Yeah.
He sent me the numbers. We're up 394% in the last 90 days, which is huge. All right, let me try this. Here's to Jackson Meadows. Here's to you. Merry Christmas. And to
Mayo
kind of
Bowl.
like holding it here.
Sugar Bowl.
A lot. Here's to Ole Miss and their magical season at 12-1.
Back. Dang, they're
And
12-1.
Elijah Craig for being an amazing partner. Ooh, that's better. Yeah.
So
Good
just
call.
need a little.
I got a little darker. You know?
And sometimes that's what it calls for.
All right, I'm going to switch out.
Boom. All right, let's get back into Sports. No, let's just talk food and beverage.
Yeah.
Good morning. Welcome in. We're wrapping it up. We'll do another show next week. We'll have some kind of show set up for you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And were they giving me a hard time on?
It was complimentary.
Good.
Let me see though. Let me.
I mean,
it can change in a heartbeat.
Totally off the cuff. Got ready in a minute and a half. I go downstairs, get some ice, borrow some milk. I guess I didn't really borrow it, but got some milk. And
Right.
just did a
Definitely not borrow.
Tito's White Russian and an Elijah Craig Old Fashioned. It's pretty good. We're doing a beef tenderloin tonight, and I'm pretty excited about that.
Getting beefy. I like
Yeah.
that.
What you got going on tonight?
What's the day?
Well, it's Christmas Eve, but it's also Festivus. Just depends on kind of where you land. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, by the way, to our listeners. We love you. Enjoy all the football, family time, or most of it, and have fun.
Yeah.
Definitely
Do that.
want you to dine on some amazing food. Yeah, we're doing beef tenderloin tonight and tomorrow night.
It's heat. Dang. Nice.
Yeah, so
Well done.
but I don't think you can get enough steak.
No.
I went pizza last night from Taste Italian Kitchen, so I can go straight into beef tenderloin today.
Yeah. That's a strong move.
Where
What
are you cooking anything over the holidays or Mackenzie?
I mean, I'm still, dude, I got so much Popeyes still.
For our listeners, Jackson, I'll put it out on Twitter. Jackson texts me on Sunday.
Yeah.
And he goes, Popeyes mixed up my order.
Oh, yeah.
And they gave him like 3 times or maybe more of what did you order?
I just try to get a 3-piece tender.
Okay. So Robert St. John talks about how that's his favorite fast food spot. And I had not had Popeyes for 20 or 25 years. And when he told me that, I was like, he was like, you've got to go every now and then. So I went on a run of about a year or two where I went 4 times. I hadn't been in the last 3 or 4 years, but I need to go again. And he's like, it doesn't get any better than the spicy this and whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So you go and you ordered a what?
I mean, I got like ordered it on the app. We got like a 3-piece tender or whatnot. Use a little coupon. So, I was going to get some food, but like not, 10 pounds worth of food.
Okay, how much food? You sent me a picture.
Dude,
it was insane.
It's an insane
You
amount
took
of
somebody's
food.
Sunday lunch?
Like the whole deal.
What time did you go get it?
Late night. It was like 8.
No, you
No,
didn't,
it
you didn't
wasn't
text
that
me
late.
that
It
late.
wasn't that late.
Hold on.
Oh, I have no idea.
You don't.
I don't
Good
remember.
God.
I can't remember Sunday.
I don't even know what to do.
I have no idea what I did Sunday other than eat Popeyes.
Did you go into a food coma?
Yeah.
Let's see when you sent me this.
Did I?
Here it is.
Like 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Damn, it was late.
I thought it was 8-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you took somebody's Sunday dinner.
No doubt.
I got to save this and throw it out on, on Twitter at Bo Bounce.
It's one of the family meals.
Twitter X.
You know how they have like a holiday bundle or whatever? I'm scared I took the holiday bundle.
You took somebody's Sunday family meal.
No doubt. I mean, it's...
And Mackenzie doesn't eat Popeyes.
She eats Popeyes. She does eat Popeyes.
Oh, but she didn't eat what you were...
No.
You hammered it.
I hammered as much as I could.
How much was it?
I mean...
I'm looking at this picture.
Okay, all right. I see a family meal.
Okay.
All right, this is what their new thing is. Family meal. You can do tenders of chicken. And you can, it's $20, but it's 9 pieces with a large side and 4 biscuits, all for $20. I had that, and then I had 2 more 6 pieces of chicken.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Did you eat it all?
2. No. Dude, I couldn't finish one box. So much chicken.
If you ate that much fried chicken,
I ate a lot.
How would you feel an hour later or 2, but then the next morning?
Probably have a heart attack. There's a lot of chicken in there, man.
QB1 says Jackson stole a family's meal.
I did, and I felt kind of bad when I got home. Because I didn't check it while I was there. It's a drive-through. Get it right.
I'm with you. It's why I don't go through drive-thrus. It's too much for me. I can't. Wendy gets nervous when she's with me and we go through the drive-through.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because she thinks you're going to snap on somebody?
Well, I don't know. It's just something. there, but I think because I don't go much,
Right.
and I can't order on the app, so
Yes,
my kids can. If I'm traveling, I'll text Ella Hall. The 3 times a year I get Chick-fil-A, I'll text Ella Hall and she'll put my order in, and then I can go
Right.
straight up.
Boom, boom,
Yeah. And of course they'll Uber Eats or DoorDash taste to me in Starkville,
Nice.
which is nice.
That is nice.
So I can't do that either.
Don't need to.
And I'm not adding any more apps.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Apped out.
Yeah. So,
We're just we're real close to being able to tell chat to do it. So it already does everything else.
I didn't realize how much the listeners love us making White Russians and Old Fashions.
It
The
barks.
feedback on the Golden Moon Casino text line is awesome.
I can't sign in. I've been missing the text line, man.
You can't sign in?
I've been signed out like all week. All about last week.
I'll get you the password.
Wait a minute.
So,
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Yeah.
the real Eric says, Bo, it's not healthy to be drinking this early.
Well, it's not healthy. I'd beg to differ.
I agree. Tiger fan in Madison, White Russians, always tasty. Want to impress me? Layer the cream on top. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, there you can do some whipped
No doubt.
cream and some sprinkles, or you can drizzle some caramel, on top of the whipped cream, or drizzle some chocolate on top of the whipped cream if you're doing these fun Tito's drinks or Volteo or Elijah Craig or whatever you're doing. Let's see. Send best old-fashioned recipe so I can get prepared. All right, Elijah Craig also rolls out old-fashioned syrup,
Yeah.
and they make it easy. So all you have to do is have some Elijah Craig bourbon, the old-fashioned, and some bitters. I mean, the old-fashioned Elijah Craig old-fashioned syrup and some bitters. What I would recommend is whatever recipe you're pulling from, do half of the syrup that it tells you to do.
Yeah.
Because the natural tendency, for whatever reason, as humans, is to make it sweeter than it needs to be. Is that fair?
I mean, it is. Be heavy-handed with the sweets.
Okay. All right. Well, we're out. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. If you missed anything, we've got crazy content on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Search Out of Bounds with Bo Bounds. And we've got videos for days on YouTube. Search Out of Bounds Sports. Merry Christmas to you and your family and your friends. Have a great time. Enjoy the football today. Enjoy it all week, NFL and college football. We are going to drop another show or two before Ole Miss, but that'll be next week, before Ole Miss plays Georgia in New Orleans in the Sugar Bowl, which could be a hell of a game. Again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays from Jackson Meadows. I'm your host, Bo Bounds. Thanks for listening to 105.9 The Zone, ESPN. See you.